In this video, we will show you how to replace your fuel door hinge on this Ford F-150. This will be located along the driver's side of your pickup bed. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Locate your fuel door. We're going to open this. We're going to remove the fuel door from the fuel door hinge. Using a flat blade screwdriver, we want to make our way directly into this slot right along the center area here. We'll press this in, gently twist, and then we're going to have to start pulling the fuel door out and away from the body of the truck. We'll just give this a slight wiggle. There it is. A quick inspection of that fuel door cap, we will be reusing that. Now continuing on, we're going to dislodge our fuel cap strap. As you can tell, ours is broken, but you should remove it from the hinge. It just has a small push clip right in this area. I'm using my trim tool so I can gently pull that out and away. You'd want to give it a quick inspection, make sure it is still reusable. Obviously ours is broken. Now let's remove the fuel cap. Take hold of that, we'll turn it counterclockwise. Thorough inspection of the seal, confirming it is reusable. We can set that aside. Behind that area, you're going to find that you have three 8mm headed mounting bolts. Now before we deal with those, I like to try to cover my fuel port to try to reduce the amount of fuel vapors making their way out into this area. And since there could possibly be fuel vapors here, you never want to use an electric tool. Now we have some movement from this area. You're going to find that you have two locking tabs. There's one right approximately here. The second will be up in this area. Now for each of these tabs, they're locking them into the bed of the truck. So I'm coming in at an angle like this. I'm going to gently pull out on the locking tab, pulling that away from the bed of the truck. Now we can start pulling on that fuel door hinge. Now while I'm holding pressure here, it's pulled away, but I'm going to continue on to the next locking tab. Same process, bring it in, pry it out. Now we're going to have to roll this out of position. There it is, friend. Prior to installation of the brand new fuel door hinge, we want to make sure we clean and inspect the mounting area. I'm using a clean rag for this. We don't want to try to use any detergents or anything that could potentially make its way into the fuel system. Just a quick wipe, close inspection, everything looks good here. Now it's time for installation of the brand new fuel door hinge. For this, we're going to have to come in at an angle. We want to try to bring this in and behind our body of the vehicle. Now as we come in, you're going to find that it's going to be a very tight fit, but if you're looking at the bed of the vehicle, you're going to find a small notch here. That's for this to line up with, so we're going to slide it in, gently twist, align this, and press it in. Now as we start bringing the bottom area down, we want to make sure that we secure this first before rolling the top area in, which has the locking tabs. Slide that down on there. There we go, right in the lip. Now we can tap this into position up along the top. Double check to make sure it's completely seated all the way around. Now it's time for our three mounting bolts. We want to make sure we have our tube aligned so we can start in each of these bolts. We are not tightening any of them until they're all started in. Let's use my bit driver and my 7mm. We'll just double check those using our ratchet. We'll take hold of the fuel neck, give it a wiggle. It should not move away from the fuel door hinge. Let's get this out of here. We'll continue on with our fuel cap. For this, you know what to do. Line it up, turn it clockwise till you hear a click. Now you should have your strap that makes its way over here. Once again, ours is broken, but typically you just swing it over and press this right into position. Now it's time for the fuel door. We'll get this in position. We'll listen for an audible click. We'll give that a tug. It should not slide out of place. Go ahead and close the fuel door. Okay, friend, we finished our installation. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. the only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.